professor, like a good professor, is actual motivation to teach what they've learned through college, so that we can also like go on to teach the next generation.
What makes a professor bad is like if they're boring, but if they're funny and they interact with all the students, whether the class is big or small, that makes them like good, I guess. But if they're boring, make me want to skip that class.
I think that the professors I've trusted most, or I've found to be the most meritorious, were those I could trust to know the information that they were trying to relay.
They take the time to really just help you out and answer questions that you really need, and just is there for you whenever.
What I think makes a really good professor is a professor that not only knows the material but engages his or her students in a way that makes the material a lot more applicable to all of them.
I think there's a lot of visual cues when people don't understand things, and I think it's also on the students' part too when they don't speak up, but I kind of feel like that lack of communication makes for a bad professor and a bad class.
I really like when a professor will engage students and try to start a conversation in class, as opposed to if a teacher just teaches off the PowerPoints. They can get kind of dull.
Basically, it's just a matter of knowing the information and then relaying it in a way that's understandable.
What makes a professor bad is a professor that just goes through the motions without even really stopping for, I don't know, a student's question, or is just in general doesn't know how to teach.
A good professor works with reinforcement. They really drill it into you day after day.
What makes a professor good is when a professor actually cares about their students and cares more about their grade point average. They care about the person more than their grade point average, and that they're willing to work with the student. And I think that what makes a professor bad is when the professor doesn't care as much about the students and just focuses solely on the grades and not whether the student is actually learning it or not.